So, hello everybody and welcome to Safe Space Racing on this fine looking afternoon at Paul Ricard race circuit here for the French Grand Prix. It's like just the one racer coming out in Q1, so we've got full qualifying at the moment this evening. And we've got a couple of drivers out just to quickly go through this new format. It's called the Realistic Performance League, and it's a very exciting format indeed, as it's full qualifying, 50% race, realistic car performance. So wherever you finish in the previous race, you will be in the car. So for example, if you finish last, you'll be in the Williams, and if you win the race, you'll be in the Mercedes in the next, but that's the next race. But the first round, the opening round, everybody is going to be in. Tomo, the game is quite a bit louder than you. Thank you. I'll just sort that out. Right, we're back racing. Sorry, apologies for that. Just let me know if that game audio is a little bit better. Hello to everybody tuning in, and thanks to the BRL boys, the Back Market Racing boys, for also tuning in, giving me support. Just gotta bear with me as I'm just helping out Safe Space Racing this evening on this exciting format. As looks like a few have come out for their first laps. Indeed. Looks like Sector 1 we're going to be with Stenner in that Red Bull. So as I said, they're all equal cars. It's a very exciting format, a new league for Safe Space Racing. Audio is perfect. Cheers, Jack. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. Hello, Avant, for tuning in. Thanks to all the viewers yet again. So we're on board with Stenner in Sector 2 here at the French Grand Prix. This long straight, it's a little mini chicane that I like to call it, and it looks like he's taking it very smoothly indeed. So it's a busy track at the moment. 15 minutes in Q1. After Q1 we go into Q2 and we lose the bottom 5 drivers, so everybody's fighting for that faster car next week, so it'll be good battling. So with TM still, looks like he's invalidated his lap, and he has. Looks like a few. Now, as Brantley Johnson in the Mercedes he's going to want to be in that Mercedes next week, that's for sure. See what sort of times. You'd have to bear with me, guys, as I don't really know anyone's pace, but that's a good thing, because going into this blind for myself, I don't know who's quickest and who, which is really good stuff. And Nathan Walton, hello, thanks for tuning in. Fred Nerd, thanks for tuning in. Unfortunately, you don't want my ugly mug on stream, that's for sure. You want to see some really good racing indeed, as looks like we're with Brantley Johnson on that long loop of a right hand. Try and keep it as tight to that curve as possible without invalidating, to get a good exit. But it looks like Brantley Johnson's looking very nicely indeed. 129 flat was the first time set. I'm sure we're going to get faster than that as the track conditions do improve. So Husky with a 129 flat, 129.4. Williams goes in second. So Brantley Johnson's going to set a time, and he's going to go up to 6th fastest with a 130.7. So Division now coming out on an outlap. Monkey coming out on an outlap. Stenner into the pit lane. So I'm sure we're going to see times went into the 128 here. Psycho Chaz looks like he's coming in for an in-lap. We'll go to RJB in the Williams. Looks like he's gone very wide, so he'll Bone Apple T's coming out for a fast lap. Billion Penguins doing the pit lane, so a lot of drivers yet to come out, a lot of drivers sitting that time early, and Boss Cookie has gone 1:28.5, so that's a good opening lap. So really good stuff. And I know Zampa's pace, Fred. Of course I know Zampa's pace. And yeah, he's if there's anything to go by Zampa's pace, then we're in for some quick racing. Zampa, I know Zampa from my own league that I commentate. So if you get a chance, I've got permission to big up the Backmarker Racing League. Make sure you jump over to their Twitch. We race on Thursdays and Sundays. Very entertaining racing. I commentate on that myself. So an invalidation from Boss Cookie. And Bascom now looks like he's not on a fast lap. So Bone Apple T's gone full fastest for 1:29.5, just a second off the pace there from Boss Cookie at the moment. We'll go with Division in the McLaren here. That's a good car to get next week as well. But everybody, but we've got some good times at the top half at the moment. But I'm sure it's going to get a lot quicker as Division has set a fast lap of 1:28.6, so he's gone second fastest on him. So everybody on the soft compound tyre, so a good start from him for Division. And we'll just go down now. Monkey looks like he's not on a quick lap at the moment. Is he going to go? I think he is going to go. He's going to go fastest, Monkey, with a 1:27.9. What a quick, lovely. We're into the 1:27s already. And that is very quick from Monkey. For the moment, I didn't think he was on a quick lap, and I flicked over and I was like, oh, yes, he is. And Husky looks like he's retired from the session. He must be happy with his time of 1:29, unless he's had some damage to cause him to retire. But Monkey with a 1:27. Really, really good stuff indeed. Already in the 1:27, so that's going to take a lot to beat. Budweiser, God, I do love a pint of Budweiser, I must admit. We'll be doing one of them right now. He's invalidated his laps. So the top three at the moment are Monkey, Boss and Cookie, but we're going to just have a look at that bottom five. That's what we're going to be looking at mostly. I'm used to just short qualifying, looking at the top, but we'll be looking at the bottom five. So have a look at Kofi, if that's pronounced his name, in the Ferrari. We'll just go on board with him now. As he's set a perfect sector 2 as Kofi, so he's gone quickest in sector 2 at the moment, so very impressive stuff indeed at the moment. Oh, he's just got a bit tad wide in the hands, and he could have lost a bit of time. Like that long looping right, but Kofi now wants to save his last sector 3. This is a tough track as this last turn now, as he's going to come to the end and set his first time. Wanting to get out of Q1. DRS is open, he's going to cross the line. What time is he going to set? He's going to set a 1:30 flat, is Kofi, which is 11th, which is still in the safe zone, but he'll still be flirting with that. Still at risk with 8 minutes to go, and Zampa's still coming out to set a lap. He's going to be coming out shortly, I believe. And he is coming out right now, as by looks of it. No, he isn't. It looks like RJB's on an out lap. So we'll just go up to a lot in the pits now. A lot of them could be happy with that lap. So we're going to look at the bottom five that are at risk here. Taz338, keep up the work, Tomo. Thank you very much for your support, mate. Thank you very much. As I said, I'm just filling in and just helping out Safe Space Racing this evening. Quite exciting, and looks like Billy and Penguin has decided to quit his lap, as we're with Stenner now in that Red Bull. See what sort of time he can set here. It's going to be an exciting race indeed, as we're just coming up to the end of sector 2. This little chicane coming up. No, and Stenner's not going to be carrying on his lap. So the Takumi is on an outlap in the McLaren. Conley still in that pit lane. Bascom still in the pit lane. Uzuki, as I said, has retired from the session, but he must be happy with his time, saving them tyres. And we've got Monkey with a 1:27.9. That's a very quick time indeed. Bradley Johnson on an outlap. Formula Maxim looks like he's on a quick lap, but he isn't going to improve by this time. He's still at risk for sure. We've got 6 minutes left for Q1 here in this Realistic Performance League, Safe Space Racing. If you're watching the stream and you ain't already pressed the subscribe button or the follow button, please do. That'll be appreciated. Thank you very much. And Zampa has finally come out the pit lane. I know he likes to come out sort of late as well due to his racing in Backmarker Racing League. But big up all the boys if they're watching as well. Love you all. Bit of a late night for me, this one as well, you know, but I'm not used to it. But got my energy drink and I'm actually buzzing and looking forward to this. So looks like Formula Maxim's got into the pit lanes. So the driver's at risk at the moment. Anything can happen. Drivers at risk at a 11th, 12th, 30th, 40th, 15th. Anyway, down to 19th, but I'm sure we've got 5 minutes to go. And it looks like the top, as we go to Takumi, who's invalidated his lap. So he could be at risk here. But it looks like Formula Maxim is going to have to come out and have another lap because he's at risk. So we're with Psycho Chaz now in the AlphaTauri. It's going to be, he looks like he's invalidated his lap already, Psycho Chaz. So that's not good for him. He's in that elimination zone for Q1. Stenardin, 18th. He's come back out. He's in sector 3. He's coming up towards the end of his lap now. It's tough sector 3, I believe. It looks like he's moving that Red Bull around very nicely indeed. Lovely, lovely stuff. And here he comes. He's got a bit of traffic in front of him, but that won't cause him any harm. He's going to cross the line now. This looks like it's going to be a very good lap from Stenner. Indeed, and it is a very good lap from Stenner because he's gone second fastest and he is out of that zone, and that pushes Bradley into the zone. It looks like RJB has retired from the session and he will be starting 19th by the look of it, as he is out of Q1. There's still 4 places that will be out of Q1 with Billy and Penguin on an outlap. Looks like Psycho Chaz now has invalidated his lap, so he's going to have to go for another lap surely because he's in danger of the chop. With Dubsy in the pit lane. Surely he'll all be coming out as the quicker boys, and Zampa's gone 5th fastest with a 1:28.6, so some really good times from them boys up the top. Looks like Bradley Johnson's on a lap, so we'll go with the Mercedes driver. Sector 3 is slightly quicker than his time, so this is crucial for him to get out of that bottom 5. Not much of a fan of front, and the Division has retired from the session as we're going to get some retirements to save them tyres, as they're going to be happy with their times, and so is Zampa. He's happy with his 1:28.6. You've seen them saving them tyres, I'm sure, for the race. But Bradley Johnson in the Mercedes as he is going to be, just go on board there. He just takes the curve just enough wheel on the track to keep it validated. So now this is going to be a flat out DRS where you can save a lot of time. Still Q1, 2 minutes to go. There's this little chicane as Boss Cookie's retired for the session. He's obviously happy with his time. He's 3rd fastest in Q1 at the moment, but this looks like it's a very nice lap from Bradley Johnson. Well, he hasn't, because sector 2, he's very much in danger. As he's a 10th slower, is Bradley Johnson. Let's see if he can salvage it in sector 3. Thank you, Division, for subbing for 4 months. Nice one, fella. And Vision subscribe to tier 1. Thanks for that. Nice one. Just let me know if everybody can hear the audio okay. That'd be perfect. If it needs tweaking, just let me know. We're crossing the line now. It's Bradley Johnson. Is he going to be safe? He's not. He's set a time. He's still on 1:30.4. So, yeah. So a lot of these drivers, Dubsy on an outlap. So Formula Maxim, who's well over half a second quicker in. He's in sector 3 now. He's in very much danger. He's going to want to get out of Q3. Is he going to push Bradley Johnson? He can push some drivers into the... Could push Bradley and Kofi into the knockout zone. Good. Oh, the validation from Formula Maxim. And that is not going to be good for him at all. He's going to have to go for another lap, and that's not going to be good for them soft tyres either for the races. He's got to go and try and get out of that drop zone. As William Penguin's 18th. Is he going to get out of the drop zone? Let's see what sort of time the Alfa Romeo is going to set as he's coming round the last corner now. Is it a lap that's good enough to get him out of Q1? No, it's not. He stays 18th with 1:31, but I believe he's going to go again by the looks of it, as he's just crossed the line in time. As Psycho Chaz has gone. Is that Formula Maxim with a spin? Is that Formula Maxim with a bit of trouble in the Red Bull? But so it looks like he's going to be out of Q1. Formula Maxim is out of Q1 for definite. So we've just got the 3 places left. As Dubsy has invalidated his lap, he looks like he's very much in danger. Is he going to reach that line? He's got 8 seconds to get through that line if he's going to go for another lap. Otherwise, he's out of Q1, the Renault driver. And I do believe that he has not got enough time. But this is going to be his lap. He's in validation and he's gone into the pit lane. So he is out of Q1. Looks like Bradley Johnson could be off the hook. There's Billiam Penguin now, he's invalidated his lap, so he's going to be out of Q1. I do believe that that's it for Q1. So Dubsy, Formula Maxim, Psycho Chaz, Billiam Penguin and RJB will be leaving us. Or is it 16? Because there's only 19 drivers this evening. Is it going to be just the 4 in Q1? Sarpe 7, yeah, pretty good, strong competition. 100% is, mate. Very good times. 1:27 we've seen already. I'm sure we're going to see quicker than that as well. But yeah, everybody looks like Q1 is up. Is it 16th to 19th? I believe it is. So Dubsy has done enough to stay going to Q2, but it's heating up. This everybody's showing their hand, showing their times at the moment. But Monkey quickest in Q1 with a 1:27.9. So really good stuff from him. And Bascom then was qualified 10th with a comfortably into Q2 for him. So any predictions, anybody watching the stream? Any early predictions for the race? Who are we going to see on that front row, do we think? So we'll go Q1 then, just quickly. Monkey, Stenner, Baz Cookie, Division, Zampa, 6th. Budweiser, 5th. Budweiser, 6th. At Williams in 7th. Husky, 8th. Pineapple T in a Renault in 9th. 10th is Bascom. Conley, 11th. 12th, Takumi. Kofi, sorry, I can't get that right, Nate, right. Apologies to him. 13th for him. Bradley Johnson in 14th. 15th, Dubsy, just sneaking into Q2. And the ones that are going to leave us in Q1 are Formula Maxim, Psycho Chaz, Billiam Penguin and RJB. So we'll shortly be going into Q2 then. Just get me stuff all back and ready. Oh. Apologies for that. I don't know what happened. Yeah, but me game just sort of crashed. I thought it was going to chuck me out the lobby. Thank God it isn't. But we're back in business. Q2 then. As we all know, we know the rules. We're going to lose 11th to 15th. But no, my batteries weren't gone. I've got full battery, Fred. And I've got me. I always have a spare battery anyway, right next to me. But not quite sure what happened to me battery in there. Craig Conley, subscribe to Tier 1 for 2 months. Thanks for that. So Q2 then Stenner is on an outlap and Boss Cookie's on an outlap. Let's just see the type of if anyone's gone for them mediums. Be interesting to see. Also, if any drivers that are watching the stream, you can let me know what the weather is going to be like. Oh, we've got a lot of mediums. So we've got half on mediums, half on soft compound tyres. Conley on an outlap. So we've got a few drivers. 7 drivers on an outlap. Zampa's come out quicker than them. Warming them tyres up. I've got a bit of traffic in front of him, so is he going to try and get past Conley to get track position, or is he going to stay behind to get a bit of a slipstream? Oh, and it's cheers to Bascom for letting me know. It's dry qualifying, we've got a wet race. Dry to wet race by the looks of it, so it's a mixed, it's a lot of strategies. It's going to be a lot of mixed strategies. It's going to be interesting. Yellow flag sector 2, but I think it's some on a Red Bull. I looks a bit slowing right down. I don't know if he's come off as Stenner, but he's stopped on track and he's just letting cars go past. He's, I believe. So let's have a look if Stenner's on. No, Stenner's not on time, but Boss Cookie is the first one to be setting a time, and so is Conley. Conley's got Zampa behind him, I believe. Zampa's on a quick time. So the Haas of Conley then. It looks like he's going to be the first to cross the line and set a time by the looks of it. Sector 2, there's a yellow flag. It looks like Stenner's going slowly in that. He's letting them drivers go past him. He doesn't want anyone behind by the looks of it. He wants the track all to himself. USSR Conley then in the Haas, sector 2. Saiki's going very nice now on this long straight. Coming up to this long loop of a right. He's got to try and stay as tight to that corner. He's done it very well. Flat A, got to stay quite tight to that curve, and he has. He looks like he's done really well. And 130 from a Takumi. There's someone come off. Is it Steno? Is he just letting drivers go? Boss Cookie's gone quickest of a 128.9. So that's a good time from him. As we're with S. Conley now, who's on the back straight. DRS wide open. He's going to cross the line. Is this going to be good enough to go at the top? It's a 131.1 from Conley. As Zampa should be. Zampa has gone second fastest for the 129.7. And with division now, looks like he's coming to the end of his lap. Let's see what sort of time the McLaren driver sets. He's looking very strong in qualifying at the moment, especially him and Monkey in Q1. But Division is going to cross the line. Is it going to be a good time? And he is. He's gone third fastest. He's overtaken his teammate into third with a 129.8. It's a fair play. Bradley Johnson, who made it, who's coming out, who just made it into Q2. And a validation from Monkey. So, that's sure he's got enough time to come out for another lap. And SSR Husky in the Racing Point, who's just started his lap. Just the 6 drivers setting the time so far, but that will change. DRS now for SSR Husky. Yellow flag set to 3. That's just the driver going slow, warming up his tyres for his fast lap. Oh, he could have lost a bit of time there. Looks like he was just a bit twitchy going on to that chicane. But sector 3 now. I don't think it's not a purple sector, but he's just taking that curb too much, and it is a danger of an invalidation. If you come into that curb too much, you have got a risk of setting. But 128.9 on a medium compound tyres is very good indeed. Thank you to the follow for Immortal Poison. So Monkey in the Alpha Tauri on that long back straight. He's coming up to the last turn now. No, he's not. Similar turn. He's coming. Oh, sorry, he's coming towards the end of sector 2. It's late for me, guys. Come on, it's late for me. It's energy drink ain't doing anything well. He's coming into sector 3 now. He's Monkey in that Alpha Tauri. It's a race, remember, with this format, to get in that faster car for next week for round 2, which I believe is in Russia. Pineapple T just coming out for his outlap, but we're with Monkey now in sector 3 in the Alpha Tauri. He's going to come across the line. He's going to open that DRS first of all first. Times Monkey going to set. He was quickest in Q1, and he's gone third fastest for 128.9. I'm sure. But Budweiser with a 128.3. Very good time in him, but he's on the soft compound tyres. He's on a different strategy by the looks of it. But with Bonaparte T now in the Renault in sector 1. Everybody letting, it looks very clean in qualifying at the moment. Everybody's letting everybody go nicely, so. Are we going to see the low 127s in Q3? I believe we can. But most everybody changing to the mediums. Looks like it's going to be a medium start for most of the drivers. Bonaparte T then sector 2. Keeping it clean, he wants to keep tight to them curves in this sector to get the best racing line. As he has set a purple sector 2. Boss Cookie has retired from the session. He's happy with his time. So a purple sector 2 for Bonaparte T. This looks like it's a very good lap indeed. He's just got to keep it in track. There's a yellow flag ahead of him. Not quite sure if that's someone having trouble or someone slowing down, but Bonaparte T now is going to be coming up to the last corner now. Is he going to be happy with this lap? He stays out obviously, but setting a purple sector 2. This looks like it's going to be a very good lap from him. Indeed, as he's going to cross the line. At the moment he's 15th. He's crossed the line, he's gone into 8th with a 130.1. So the 5 minutes to go, and the ones that are at risk are Dubsy, Conley, Bradley Johnson, who's coming out of it. He's just a tad slower in sector 3. Is he going to improve on his time and come out of the drop zone? Interesting. 5 minutes to go in Q1. And then we'll get to the crucial part, who's on pole position. to Bradley Johnson at the moment, coming over to the line now. He's just going to cross the line any moment now. Is he going to improve on his lap time and move up the leaderboard? No, he's not. He stays 14th fastest. Bascombe is at risk. But he's like he's going into the pit lane, is Bascombe. We're going to keep an eye on this Husky on an out lap at this moment in time. Just want to thank everyone for tuning in. Dubs has actually gone. Has he gone? Yeah, he's gone a tenth slower in Sector 2. Stenner has retired from the session. He's happy with his lap time, and it's just all about saving them tyres for the race. So we'll be starting the race on the mediums with everybody. Oh, it looks like the two Reynolds there nearly come to together there. So it's been a very clean, calm and collected at the moment qualifying. No incidents to report. Bradley Johnson has invalidated his lap. 3 minutes to go. Very good standard of driving at the moment as Bonaparte T goes in the pits. DS Kofi going into the pits. He looks quite comfortable at the moment in P9, but still, well, I wouldn't say comfortable, to be honest. He's only a tenth fastest in the drop zone. So he's going to start to see the front runners in Q2 starting to retire. They've already clocked their times, and the times look good enough to get into Q3, and that's when the real business for them starts. Because we've still got people in the pit lane, we've still got the drivers at risk in the pit lane as the engine, I can hear an engine firing up. Are we going to see any shocks? Who's going to be getting a chop from Q2? Who's going to be getting themselves into Q3? As they all start coming out, as look at Husky now, looks like he means business in the Racing Point. He's 15th at the moment. He's the first to not yet set a time, but he has gone purple in Sector 2. So a good Sector 2 from SSR Husky. He's got a try. Oh, he's gone a bit wide and just a little, but he's kept it really nicely. Just looked like he was going wide, but he's kept that car nicely. But that's that curve you want to be careful of. If you take too much of that curve, it will be an invalidation, and he's just kept it on that curve to keep this lap validated. He comes round now, the last corner, DRS to help get that Racing Point flying across the line. It's a superb lap by the looks of it, and it is a very good lap from Husky, as he's gone 5th fastest, and that has pushed DS Kofi, Bonaparte T, into the elimination zone for Q2. So very good lap for Husky there. Coming out of, chose to come out of the pits to set his only lap time and his only lap in Q2, and that was superb stuff from him. As the last three now, Bonaparte T's staying in the pit lane. I'm sure he's got to come out any time now, but Bascombe looks like he's invalidated his lap, but he's on an out lap. Sorry, apologies, he's on an out lap at the moment, the Ferrari driver, for this week anyway. As I said, the full format explained will be on the Safe Space Racing website. But everybody's going. But here we go then, as Bascombe, who's at risk of being eliminated in Q2. It looks like Kofi and Bonaparte T are still in the pits, but Bascombe's going to be looking to, at the moment, Williams looks like he's in he's in danger too. So Bascom's he's got to look at getting at least half a second. Banat retired from the session, so he's out of Q2 in a Renault. So Bascom's looking to make about half a second on Williams to push him into the drop zone as his qualifying's come to an end. He's qualified 10th at the moment as we've got Bascom, Dubsy and Bradley Johnson all on now. Hot laps now as Bascom's got to save his best now. Sector 3. He won't be coming up to any traffic. He's got some great breathing space to make sure that he gets everything perfect. Is he going to coming round the last corner now? Is Bascom? It's all on Bascom. It looks like Williams has been eliminated, but Bascom, is he going to go faster? Is he going to knock Conley into the... He is! I'm sure. I've just caught it. And Bascom with a fantastic lap has gone into 8th. He was on the drop zone to Division. He pushes, goes into 8th, and he pushes Division and Williams into the drop zone, and Zampa making it in the 9th. So at the moment, fastest in Q2 was Budweiser on the softs for Racing Point. Boss Cookie 2nd, 3rd is Monkey, Dubsy 4th. Quality from him as well, getting up to 4th on these, but they're on different tyres. SKS Husky in 6th, 7th Stenos, 8th Bascom, Zampa in 9th, SSR Conley creeping through in 10th, and the drivers we're losing in Q2 are Division, Williams, Kofi, Bonapple T and Bradley Johnson. And Zampa was playing with fire a tiny bit there, but we're in Q3 now. Just under 12 minutes then for these drivers now. We mean business. Now this is where you're going to want to start at the front of the grid for this French Grand Prix. Really, really good standard at the moment. There's 4 drivers come out for an outlap. Zampa's come out, Husky's come out, Budweiser still in the pit lane. So how many laps are we going to see? Monkey, who's had a good qualified session, shown his pace, has come out for an outlap. But this is where we're going to see some flying times. Coming up to 10 minutes to go. As now everybody starting to come out on the track. Good to see some quick times now. We're going to see. Oh, it looks like it's already nice. Got to be a bit excited there for an incident, but we'll go to the first person who's going to set this benchmark. Because it looks like it's going to be Conley, I believe, who's the first out of the 10 to come out and set a time. Let's see what he can set on the benchmark. First time that I'm commentating on full quality, and it's very, very interesting indeed. I do like... I've always wanted to commentate on full quality. The yellow flag set free. That's the McLaren driver of Takumi, who's had a good qualifying getting into Q3. A good qualifying for the racing points as they both make it into Q3. So good stuff from them both as we're coming into Q3 now. Sector 3 now for SSR Conley, who's had a solid qualifying session at the moment. So just a reminder, there's going to be a dry race, I think, that's scheduled. The weather forecast, it could be very interesting. Indeed, are we going to see any safety cars? Let us know your predictions in the chat. It looks like SSR Conley's going to be the first to cross the line now. Behind him, looks like it's going to be Boss Cookie, but we're going to stick with Conley, who's crossed the line. And he's set a 129.4, and Conley coming behind him with a 127.5. Very good start indeed. There's Husky with a 128, but 127.5 is the original pole time at the moment, and that is the time to beat. But Conley and Monkey's invalidating his lap, so he's going to have to go again. Really, really good stuff. Indeed, I'll just get me lap data back out because I forgot that it does. Do have to reset it after each Q3, but 127.5, and Stenner then has started his hot lap now in Q3. 7 minutes to go. Really, really good stuff indeed from Boss Cookie. 127.5, that is quick. And Bascom has gone with a 130 flat, the 5th fastest at the moment. But we've got our eyes on Stenner. Can he get on provisional pole? Can he? He's gone. He's set a purple sector 2, so he's in sector 3 now. This is where he's got a bit of traffic in front, but it's not going to bother him because he's far enough behind as he's coming up to a Haas. But he's got all that track in front of him now. Can Senna go on provisional pole with 6 minutes to go? 127.5 is that time to beat. And that's an invalidation. It's that dreaded curve for Stenner as well. And it's an invalidation from him and Takumi in sector 2. So that dreaded curve again with an invalidation. Wow, so that was looking like a good lap indeed. Bashkin with a out lap now, Monkey. See what he can do. He has set a 127 that was in Q1. So we'll be coming up to the line now. So at the moment, the benchmark is 127.5. As Boss Cookie, the pole sitter at the moment, is covered out for an outlap. But we've got our eyes on the AlphaTauri of Monkey. Now coming through the last few corners. That curb can prove if you're pushing too much and you just... How long does the inters last? 2 laps. I think Bascom's trying to get some advice. But I'm sure he knows he's done well at the moment, qualifying in 5th. So then we go in. Last corner for Monkey. Crucial time now. 5 minutes to go in Q3. Who's going to get a pole position? Tampa with a 128.1. Has gone second fastest at the moment with Boss Cookie still with that impressive 127.5. But we've got our eyes on Monkey now. He's going to look to beat that time and go in provisional pole. We get that AlphaTauri on the front of the grid. He's gone quickest in sector 1, so this is looking good already for Monkey and the AlphaTauri. Just got to keep it together. keep that track of invalidation. Dreaded invalidation if he can, but he's done very well. Looks like he has taken a curve beautifully. So now this long straight coming up to this long looping right from the AlphaTauri. This is where you've got to be very careful from invalidating, and he's done that perfect, and he's taken his corner. Now he's got to try and get as close to that curve as possible, and he's done it with perfection. This looks like it's going to be a very good lap from him as well. He's got to keep it. Yes, he has kept it. That's another place of this track where you can invalidate. But coming round now, the last corner, this looks like it's a very good lap for Monkey indeed. This could well be a provisional pole lap for Monkey in the AlphaTauri. He's going to cross the line any time now. What time are we looking at? He's only gone second fastest, and look how close. 100th slower than the pole sitter, but he's gone second, and Cookie still holds on to that at the moment. So really good stuff indeed, as he's gone second fastest, Monkey, as now we're with Budweiser in the Racing Point. Here, 2 minutes to go. No, sorry, just under 3 minutes to go. Here, as we're just on board now with Budweiser in that Racing Point. Let's see how Ricky can. He's coming round that last corner now. He's going to cross the line. Is this going to be a good time for him? Where's he going to be qualified at the moment? And he goes up the third fastest for 1:28 flat. So a very respectable time for Budweiser. Superb stuff. Really, really good stuff. And looks like loads of corner cuts to get back to that at the moment, because it looks like with Ai Takumi, who's had a really good qualifying in that McLaren. So on board with Takumi now. It looks like you've got a fan, mate, so you want to do him proud in that orange McLaren. Wants to be careful coming up to this part of the track where you can easily invalidate if you just push that car too hard. You just over-tear too much in sector 2 now. See where we're looking in sector 2. Yellow flag. Flat out then. Coming up to this tough chicane. You could easily invalidate from that chicane, but I'm not sure he's on a quick lap. He's Takumi. It don't look like he is. Doesn't sound like he's well over half a second. Stenner's come out now for another lap. The pole sitter at the moment, this is where everybody's going to come out. This is where it gets interesting. There's Monkey still in the pit lane. Budweiser looks like he's on another lap. And Stenner now, minute to go. Q3. Who are we going to see? Crossing that line, the pole position at the moment, it's Boss Cookie and the Alfa Romeo. And Monkey on the front row by a smidgen. Very close indeed. But Stenner wants to prove he wants to stick that Red Bull on the front row on pole position. Dubsy's retired from the session. He's retired 7th. Very respectable qualifying session from him. As we're with Stenner now. Is Stenner coming round the last corner now? This is a crucial part for him. Getting this exit right. Getting onto that track. And he's going to cross the line. Now, is Stenner, is this going to be? He's gone 5th fastest. That's Stenner. Zampa's come out. Oh, and an invalidation from Zampa. So he looks like he's qualifying driver. At the moment, Boss Cookie, who has got pole position, but SSR Husky now in the Racing Point. Budweiser's retired for the session. As he's pushing that car lovely. This looks like it's very good sector as well from Husky's going to come up. Is this going to be a purple sector for him? And it is a purple sector, I believe, from Husky. This could well be a pole position time for Husky. He's gone quickest in sector 2. And he's pushing that Racing Point to the limit. Got to be fearful of invalidation low. As Husky. But coming round the last two corners now. Looks like Monkey has in second place for the moment as qualified second. But coming up to the line now. Is it going to be quick enough for pole position for Husky? Are we good first check? No, it's not. It's only fifth fastest. Zampa and invalidation. So it looks like qualifying. And Conley, he looks like he's not going to improve. Takumi looks like he's not going to improve. So at the moment, it's going to be Boss Cookie for pole position in round one of France. And that was early on with about 7 minutes to go. And looks like Zampa's he's doing some donuts or he's doing something, but really good stuff indeed. It looks like pole position then for Boss Cookie. Really good stuff as Boss Cookie's retired from the session. I think that's everybody done and dusted. It is everybody done and dusted. So at the moment, the first Boss Cookie with that fantastic time of 1:27.5. And Monkey just nearly pipped him. And, really good stuff. We're going to go into the race any moment now. But quality stuff. Really is good qualifying. I enjoyed that very much, and I'm sure all you viewers enjoyed it as well. As here we go then, qualifying 3 results. Boss Cookie with pole position with a 1:27.5 and just a 100th slower. Monkey second, Budweiser third, and fourth is Zampa. Good qualifying from Husky in a Racing Point as he qualifies 5th. Stenner qualifies in 6th. 7th Bashcom, 8th Conley, Dubsy in 10th, and Itakumi qualifies in 10th, so qualifies in 10th with a 1:49.0, but he wasn't, must have had an incident. But Boss Cookie then with a superb lap to put him on the front of that grid as we're going to be going into lights out anytime soon for this race. Looking forward to this one. I am indeed. Battle for the Mercedes, I believe. So just waiting for the ready up from everybody. So anybody in the chat, we got any predictions? Who's top 3? Who's gonna be on the podium then this evening? Come on, let me know who's gonna be on the podium. By looking at everybody's pace, it could be anybody, but we've got a dry to wet race that could change things. So it could definitely be a 2-stop strategy if that rain does come. But King Chalupa, sexy voice, if that's referred to me. Thank you very much. I don't think so, but yeah, if you don't recognise me, I'm Tomo. I'm a commentator for another league, Backmarker Racing League, and I'm just stepping in to help out this evening from round 1 of this realistic performance league. So here we go then. A formation lap, which I'm not used to. So the 2-stop strategy is the medium soft to mediums, and the 1-stop would be obviously medium to hards, or even if you could take them mediums, I don't think you could take them. It would be a longer first stint for these. I mean, I want a disqualification from the session, but that's only going to be just for the formation lap. We'll just get everything ready for this formation lap. Who are we going to be winning the race? And Williams himself saying, I like your confidence. Looks like a rain last couple of laps, so that's not really going to come into play as everybody's warming them tyres up as they're coming round for this formation lap. Yeah, I like your confidence. Hey Williams, nice one. That's all you need. Jalia Takumi thinks he's going to win this race. Any other predictions? Are we going to see any safety cars? I hope not, because the safety cars do tend to stay out longer than what they should. We want to get racing, don't we? That's what we want to do. That's what we want to see. So this exciting format is well and truly over. Well and truly beginning, sorry. For this first week, exciting stuff as is. Full details, as I said, on the Safe Space Racing website. But at the moment, everybody's in equal cars to start with on the first week, just to set their grid as the drivers now getting into their grid positions, as we're going to see lights out any moment now. So don't go anywhere. Make sure you stay with us. We're going to see some good battling, some good action. Everybody fighting for that quick seat and to get them points. As Boss Cookie, I believe as well, the points, there's points open for quali as well. So he's picked up 5 points for his pole position. We're just waiting now for them 5 red lights. And can't really see the 5 red lights at the moment. As we just stay with this 5 red lights. And away we go. Looks like Boss Cookie has got a superb start. He has indeed. Looks like everybody has got a good flying start. And coming into turn 1 now. Looks like Boss Cookie's going to lead this Grand Prix. Stella looks like he's got up to 2nd position. As we've seen as a yellow flag in sector 1. It looks like there's been some trouble. Is there any damage for anybody? I'm not sure. It looks like someone's come off. In the background, I can't really see. Bonap T is still there. This looks like it could have been a bit of contact as Billion Pigby comes back onto the track. It's some good racing now as Stella's coming up to Husky. He's looking on the outside, covering his Husky from Stella, so really good stuff indeed. Oh, looks like it's a Hassan Williams who's spun off, and he's got damage. He's lost his end plate. So not a good start from him. He said in the chat that he's going to win and he's had a torrid start. Was there a bit of overconfidence from him? As Kofi's come off the track, but at the moment it's Boss Cookie leading. Zampa's made it up to 4th. He's on his big lock up on his left front. But what a good start. And Monkey in 3rd position has got Zampa. Got his trainer drivers now as Husky is behind Zampa. We're going to see Husky go for a move on the inside. Is Zampa going to cover that inside position? It's like pit laners. Faulkner Maxim goes in the pits with Kofi and Williams if they've got damage from an earlier incident which didn't get on stream. The Monkey's got a 3-second time penalty already for multiple warnings. So it looks like Budweiser's had he's catching up to Boss Cookie. We're going down the grid now to see if we can see any battles early on here. Bonaparte has gone up to 11th division. Sorry, Bonaparte has lost it. Yeah, he's gone up to 11th. Psycho Chaz, what a start from him. So we're going to see how many places people have made. And That for Psycho Chaz. Started 17th. And he's gone back to the grid. Back to 10th. Superb stuff. As now with everybody really starting well with D. Not safety cars as of yet, so I don't want to jinx it. It looks like Zampa's lost out to Husky. He's going to want to stay in that McLaren, is Zampa. It's lap 2 of 27. Boss Cookie's gone quickest. He's going from strength to strength in that Alfa Romeo at the front at the moment. Over a second. He's going to want to stay over a second because when the DRS zone comes. But in the pit lane goes Dubsy. We're just going to go to Dubsy now to see if Dubsy has got damage. He's just coming out of the pits. So, he's put the hard compound tyres on. He's going for that. Trying to get these 20 odd laps. But Stenner's got a penalty for multiple warnings at the moment. It's an interesting starting. Looks like Stenner's catching up to the back and Zampa is catching Husky at the moment. With Bone Apple Tees, looks like he's having a little battle with Psycho Chaz at the moment. These two look like they're going to go wheel to wheel soon. And looks like Division's coming to the act as well. We're going to see 3 wide going into this long looping right, and we are, as Division's gone round the outside and he's made 2 positions. Superb move, and Bone Apple Tees nearly goes into the back, but he's gone on the inside. Oh, there's contact between the two, but they've both kept on track. Really good movement. Division's up to 9th. Let's see the gap on that long looking right. And he's really has done some superb stuff. Really, really good stuff. Here we go then. Lap 4 of 27. Husky looks like he's catching up to Monkey who's in third. Oh, a little lost at the back end a bit, Monkey did. Just go down the grid now as we see Bone Apple Tees catching up to Chaz's. Takumi now. He's on the inside. He's going to make the position up. These two have gone wheel to wheel. He's gone right off the track. There's Akumi. Was there a little bit of was he pushed off the track there by RJB, but he has made that position up to 13th. So Takumi taking that position from RJB. As Husky's looking to get Monkey. His boss has got a 2-second lead in front, and Kofi in Formula Maxim now. Looks like he's coming up to the gearbox of Formula Maxim. As he has gaining his gain, he's got DRS and he has going to make this easy overtake, and Monkey looks like he's left the session. Oh dear, as he had connection problems. A lot of drivers are leaving the session and they having connection problems. That's not very good for them. As it looks like Zampa's up to 4th now. He's about a second behind Husky. For a second and a half. Look at Stenner on the inside of Zampa. Is he going to go for the switchback? He is. Good move from the Red Bull driver. He makes that. He's got up to 4th. That's Stenner in that Red Bull. But fighting back is Zampa now. As you can see. But what's a move? Good switchback. He's got DRS. He's going to make this move. As Zampa. As he has taken that move back. So great racing from the two. Great racing from the two, and Husky in front is going to love even more of that as well, because he's going to be gaining time. As Billy and Penguin now looks like he's on the gearbox of Psycho Chaz. Psycho Chaz has had a flying start. Started 17th, up to 10th. It's a really good start from Psycho Chaz, and going very wide is Billy and Penguin now. So that could be a warning. As Billy and Penguin does let Takumi past. And looks like Takumi's gone on the inside. There's a little bit of a wheel bang. And he has made it work, but coming back is Psycho Chaz. What a great wheel action we've got from both of these. And coming into the mix is RJB. He's going to want, look at this, wheel to wheel. Superb stuff. And we're only in lap 6. And look at this train of cars that are going to be battling. Billy and Penguin are going to go on bump now. DRS is going to have a look on the inside. Is he going to make this move work? He has gone on the inside of Psycho Chaz. So they want the points. It's a good wheel-to-wheel action in the midfield here. As looks like RJB has taken the place from Psycho Chaz. So he was 10th. Psycho Chaz has lost 2 spaces in a couple of corners, but he's going to stay the slipstream of RJB. Reset the time penalty for Psycho Chaz. So crucial that you do not get penalties. I've just lost the times at the moment. And look at this now for the 2 racing points. Really good, strong race at the moment from them, and looks like Steno's going to be looking to make a move on Zampa here. Good racing from these two. They've had a good battle so far. These two have. Division's joined the session back again. But look at this DRS now. This is going to be, looks like it's going to be an easy overtake for Steno. Is he just too far back? No, he's not. He's gaining on Zampa. He's going to make that easy overtake going into turn 1 here. And he has made that easy overtake. Are we going to see Ravens in this race? 7 laps in already with 20 laps to go. Leading this race with 5-second lead is Boss Cookie. And he is bossing this Grand Prix at the moment, as thankfully we'll start getting the times coming back in. As looks like we've got Psycho Chaz. Oh, there's a big collision! There's a huge collision between Bradley Johnson and Psycho Chaz. And there's a safety car, and I'm not surprised, just catching on string. A massive collision. Looks like after the thing, but what an accident that is. And there's a safety car, and this is where we're going to see everybody piling into their pit lanes now. What a huge collision that was. That could have been. And Division has retired from the session. He's the first retirement. So it looks like he's going to be in that Williams next week in Russia. So we've got a safety car in lap 7 of this Grand Prix. And as Boss Cookie comes diving into the pits, and he's going to put them high contact tyres on. And Husky pits behind. Interesting to see now the strategies. Will there be rain as the top? Everybody coming into the pit lane sensibly to do their pit stop. And another set of medium compound tyres for Boss Cookie. So if he's hoping that rain don't come, he's going to have to put them soft compound tyres on. Is he banking on that rain coming? So the top 6 are pitting at the moment. And I must say it's worked out perfectly for Boss Cookie as he's pitted and come out on them fresh medium compound tyres. And he's been leading his pack on his safety car. And causing that collision on the safety car was Psycho Chaz and Bradley Johnson. As Bradley Johnson, as he goes into the pit, he's going to change that wing as Williams comes in just in front of Bradley Johnson. You're going to see a wing change now for Bradley Johnson. But Psycho Chaz has come out as well. He's had a wing change. Not going to lose too much time with the safety car. The lap 8 of the French Grand Prix on this Realistic Performance League. already we've seen an incident, a crash that caused the safety. But Husky looks like he's come out. He's going to come out the top behind Boss Cookie on the half, so he's going to look to go to the end of the race. I do believe that the rain's only going to come right at the end. So, interesting strategy. Is Boss Cookie going to... He started the race on... Did he? Yeah, he started the race on the mediums, I believe, did he? But, I think he started the race on this... Anyway. Anybody in the chat can let me know what tyre Boss Cookie started at. I believe he must be trying to go for the one stop and for the medium compound tyres. Zampa still fourth. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Oh, and a 5-second time penalty for Monkey for speeding in the pit lane, and he's retired. Monkey's retired. Unbelievable. It's a retirement for Monkey. Don't believe it. He's very quick. He's Monkey and he's retired, so he'll be in the Williams, I believe, next week. Wow, so 2 retirements then. He retires in the pit lane. So that is the Williams sorted, I believe, Monkey in division. So the next 2 seats, is it the Haas or is it the Alfa Romeo? I'm not quite sure. But surely we're going to see the safety car come in, as there's not much to talk about. Nice to see drivers on the safety car as well, being very cautious as well indeed. Oh, and a 5-second time penalty. Just as I've said that, there's a major collision between when Williams has left the session. I'm not quite sure what's happened at the back of the safety car, but there is a bit of an incident behind, and just go through the penalties while we so 14 seconds for Takumi. Wow, and is still 18 laps to go. 9 laps to go, rather. No, tell a lie. My maths is totally lost. 18 laps. Yeah, don't require me. My missus is a maths teacher, and I don't know why. Because mine she with me, because my maths is shot. Anyway, back to the racing. Position changes. Let's have a look who's having a good race. RJB has made up 10 places. He started at the back, and he's in 9th. So, good race so far for him, if he can keep it all together. Surely safety car is coming this lap, and we're going to be racing yet again as we've got the green flag. It looks like Stetter has had a good jump and he's on the back of Husky here. There's William Penguin has had trouble by looks of it. He's got into the pit lane, but that's closed the pack right up the safety car. Let's look at this train of cars in front as Zampa's looking to get in front. Big lock up from him. Not going to do them tyres any good. He's only done 2 laps on them. Bonapple T's retired from the session. Bonapple T is retired from the session. So another retirement. 3 retirements at the moment. Not quite sure if he had trouble, he had damage or his connection or something, but he's retired from the session. It could be another safety car as he binned it. Looks like he's binned it. As Bonapple T. So I'm surprised that's not another safety car, but Stetter now has taken the place from Zampa for that last. Good battle between these two. These two have been battling for 10 laps so far. Just coming into the actions, Budweiser. Battle for the position, and Boss Cookie has come quite sure why I keep losing the times. I'm not quite sure, but it's quite hard. But Boss Cookie now has got the fastest lap. He's going from strength to strength, getting the times back in now. He's getting 3 seconds with a lead in front. He's looking very comfortable indeed, as Stenner as well. Let's look at the Haas of Conley coming in. He looks like he's going to take Dubsy on the inside, and the Williams of RJB's coming in for a bit of action as well. There's a yellow flag in sector 1, and looks like that is Ashton who's had trouble, or is it Kofi? Looks like it's Kofi who's had trouble. Not quite sure. One of the Ferraris. Zampa in 4th position. Dubsy now. Look at this train of drivers. And the McLaren of Takumi's going for a move on the inside. Is he going to make it work? He has. He's gone up to 9th. So good stuff from him, although he's got 14 seconds of time penalties. But he's got a lovely slipstream from RJB at this straight at the moment. Conley looks like he's holding up a bit of a train now. The Zampa's chasing that podium. He is, as we've got 15 laps to go. So, oh, there's a bit of contact between Williams and Takumi, but Takumi picks that 9th position. So there's some rough and tumble at the moment, as that Haas itching to get past Takumi. 3 second time penalty for Stenner. And that is good news for Zampa. There's a big spin! Takumi, a big spin's come off! And he's lucky to keep it on the track. Was that McLaren? Was there contact? Was there contact to make him spin off? But he has gone down to 14th. Unfortunate for him. RJB has nicely gone up to 8th position from that. And Zampa's looking to catch that 3rd podium place. Bradley Johnson, he's looking like he's up with Gearbox and Coke. I'll go there very soon, as I'm very interested to see us look at Zampa and Stenner as well, as Boss Cookie is absolutely going smoothly in this Grand Prix at the moment, but he does have, I think he's out of his penalty range, I believe. We're just going to have a little check of the penalties. He's got a 3 second time penalty. Stenner's got a 9 second time penalty. So that could well easily lose his podium place at the moment. With strategies here. As the front, look at the Grand Prix, nearly 5 seconds lead, as Williams is coming up to RJB now. He's going on ball. He's not going to have a look on the inside. A Haas driver. Here we go then, on the inside, and we can have a little move from the Haas driver. I'm not quite sure, but they're wheel to wheel at the moment. Good racing from the 2, and Williams does take that position. Good racing from him. And I'm not quite sure what has gone on here, as everybody has left the session. As just going to get confirmation here, as I'll get an invite. What has happened here? Someone has I'll get an invite back in. Apologies. Never happened to me before, but But I have got an invite back in. We'll be getting back into the racing very shortly. As I'm back into the racing right now, thank God. It's kept coming. I think the lobby's not been great because it kept coming up. My great host, but thank God I'm back in anyway. So let's get everything sorted. Let's get back into racing. And I have got an invite from Zampa, but I am back into the stream. Thank you, Zampa. Here we go then. Not quite sure what happened now, but it has been a bit of a dodgy lobby by the looks of it, because it kept come up migrating host, and perhaps it didn't like my commentary. Perhaps you guys didn't like my commentary, and this is a way of telling me to shut up. Standing in third position, Boss Cookie leading this Grand Prix, Husky in second. Look at this. Just going to change the to interval to get the times all sorted. But I am back, and thankfully back. Yellow flag in sector 3, looks like a Renault. Is it Dubsy who's had trouble? Not quite sure, but they're both going into the pits, because he must have had an incident. Looks like Takumi and Psycho have got into the pit lane too, and Zampa now on fourth. Budweiser coming up to Zampa. Might be better to have it on interval, but look at the slipstream that Budweiser's got. Superb race for Racing Point at the moment. Now gaps are starting to form, and Williams and Bascom look like they're having a good old battle. I'm just catching on the insiders. Look at that move on the outside from Bascom. Really good stuff from the Ferrari driver as he goes into 7th position. Williams is not going to be letting that go. As we're on board now, 3-second time penalty for Takumi. He's got to be very careful as he's on a 14-second penalty, I believe. Is he going to have a look on the inside? Is Williams? He's not, as he backs out now. There's Bascom on the Ferrari in 7th position, just in front of Williams here. Formula Maxim has got a 3-second time penalty. So all is very close indeed, but he's got a good exit, and he's got DRS. This is going to be a nice easy overtake for Williams, as he's got close enough to make that overtake. And look at the two Haas drivers now, 6th and 7th. So double points for them indeed, as Budweiser now coming up to Zampa. Zampa's got to, he's done 8 laps on him hard. He's defending from Budweiser now. Just the one safety car, but slipstream, lovely slipstream from Budweiser. He can have a look on the inside here. No, he's not, because he was just too far behind the DRS. So this little battle going on now, but look at this. He's gaining on Zampa as he turned that engine up. He's gaining. Do you have a little look? And Zampa's lost. Oh, and he's lost connection. Zampa's probably lost connection. And now, again, migrating hosts have trouble in the lobby this evening, but that's not going to take away from the driving. And again, I've been lagged out. So yet again, I'm not quite sure what is going on this evening from this lobby, but apologies, as I'm going to need another keep getting lagged out of the session. Just joining session yet again. It has been a bit of a shocking lobby this evening, I must admit. Apologies from my end. It's not my connection because I've got really good internet speed. So we're back racing now. 10 laps to go. Zampa in P4. Let's just go through the grid at the moment. Boss P1, Husky P2, P3 is Stenner, P4 is Zampa, SSR Conley P5, P6 is Williams, P7 is Bascom, Kofi P8, P9 is a Takumi, Budweiser P10. He's obviously come into the pits, changed them. Looks like he has come into the pits. RJB Williams in P13, Dubsy 14th, Psycho Chaz 15th, 16th is Billy and Penguin in the three retirements of Brad Apple T Monkey. But look at the lead, Boss Cookie's got 10-second lead. His gaps are starting to form in his Grand Prix with 9 laps to go. Thanks, Nathan. As we're coming up to the last bit of this Grand Prix right now, it looks like Takumi and Budweiser are having a little battle by the looks of it. As everybody's leaving the session again, this lobby looks like yet again it is Codemasters, thanks again. Hey Toby, thank you Toby, thank you Nathan. Thanks to the Backmarker Race League boys. I'll be commentating on the Backmarker Race League Twitch channel tomorrow, to tune in for some good race. Now I'm migrating host again, so I'm probably going to lag out. This lobby has been absolutely shocking this evening, I must admit. There you go. So I'm not quite sure what is going on at the moment as it keeps lagging me out. Keep losing connection to the host. I don't know who's hosting this lobby, but I keep losing connection to the host and it keeps coming onto me and then booting me out. Not quite sure what is going on. Maybe I should sing a song for you guys. I'm not quite sure. Actually, no, I wouldn't want to sing a song, to be honest. I'm not quite sure. It was happening right towards the end of the race, which is not good. But lobby is really shocking this evening. Hope we can get it up and running again. Here we go then, Boss Quickly still leading this race from Husky. And we're going to go down the grid. Looks like Zampa's gone into the pits. Is he, or has he lost out? He's gone late. We've got 8 laps to go. And yeah, it's a shocking lobby. Apologies to everybody watching, as this lobby really is shocking this evening. Not good for the round one, but not going to take it away from the good. Look at Williams, who's 4th at the moment. Zampa 8th, so he's lost out. Kofi, looks like he's not in the lobby. Apologies for the lobby this evening. 7 laps to go for the Grand Prix then. A nice heavy lead, and Kofi has retired from the session. He's going to retire in the pit lane. As Berkeley Johnson goes up the 9th, so double points for Mercedes at the moment. So we're going to need another safety car, chaps, to close the gap. Right up. Looks like the rain, looks like the weather is getting worse Looks like the clouds are coming over, so we could see some rain in a couple of laps or so, 2 or 3 laps. Raindrops could start coming. It could make this very interesting indeed. But it's going to be dry enough to the end of the race, I believe. Bascom with a respected 5th position. Budweiser 6th. Zampa 7th, but he has been thrown out. He's gone quicker in sector 2. 3-second time penalty for Williams. But Boss Cookie is absolutely bossing this Grand Prix at the moment. As it looks like he's deteriorating very much as them clouds are coming over. We could see some raindrops coming very shortly. As I said, 2 or 3 laps by the look of it. We could see rain. Stenner then still holding that 3rd podium position. As RJB is catching up to the Dubsy. Oh, he's taking that curve too much. He must have got a warning for that. But Zampa's looking like he's on a mission to catch back up, as the lobby has ruined his chances by the looks of it as a podium, but he's got 5 seconds. Oh, he's got a lot of slight ground to make up. Let's go through the penalties just to see how we're looking on the penalties. So Bradley's done 30 laps, good job on them hard contact tyres, everybody. Penalty 17 seconds for Takumi, sorry, apologies. 6 seconds for Williams. So Zampa could well. Zampa's got 8 seconds worth of penalties, but that might just be due to the lobby. A one-stop strategy at the moment is working. Cooking a treat for him. As he's gone into the pit lane, he has. I'm sure he did start on that. Boss Cookie has coming towards there. Husky has taken the lead in his Grand Prix. So 2-stop strategy from Boss Cookie. I did think he stayed pitted for them. I did think he pitted for them. We did start on the medium, so medium, soft. So 2-stop strategy from him for Boss Cookie. He's put them softs on, but they're going to be absolutely flying. But he's going to want to hope that this track don't get worse. Stenner's in 2nd position. A lot of defending to do. He's going to go down the grid now because Zampa's in 5th at the moment. So the 2-stop strategy of Boss Cookie's come back out in 3rd. But that time will be going down. There's 14 laps on them hards. And the 1-stop strategy is looking good at the moment. So 5 laps for Boss Cookie. Did he make a mistake not going on to the... Andy's got a penalty as well. So did he make a mistake, do you think, not going on to the hard compound tyres for the 1-stop? But fair play to Husky, because he went on to the 1-stop and he's now leading this Grand Prix. And Stenner has got other things to say. As here we go, the rain has started to fall. So there's Boss Cookie. As he made a bad strategy call, as you can see, the rain getting worse indeed. The track can go very, very worse. So we've got 4 laps to go. Is the track going to disintegrate? Are we going to see inters? I'm not quite sure we are going to see inters. I think the track's going to be dry enough, but the rain is coming down pretty heavy now. And Boss Cookie wants to pray that the track stays okay, but I'm not quite sure he's made a big boo-boo there. He was absolutely leading this Grand Prix nicely. Started on the mediums, went on to the medium compact tyres for the 2-stop, and the 2 in front of him. Their strategy with a 1-stop, and they've made it work superbly. There's Williams now, and Takumi. He's got another 3-second time penalty. So he could be getting And looks like the track is getting very wet indeed. So that's not good news for Boss Cookie either. We're going to have a good finish here. Still looks like it's a slick track at the moment. Bashcom, sorry, apologies, Boss Cookie did have to come in. Because he didn't have a, you have to change, didn't you? You have to change compounds, that's the rule in Formula 1. And he went on to medium, just why he's put the softs on. But he is catching Stenner. But he wants to hope that this track, and Boss Cookie, he's got another 3-second time penalty. And that is not good news for him, and that's now 6 seconds. But he has got a healthy lead for Bashcom. So at the moment, it's the track, the rain is proper coming down now, but the track is still the slicks. Just have a look at the penalties for everybody. Zampa with 8 seconds. So that's not good from him, not a good race. 12 seconds Stenner's got. Yellow flag, sector 3. We've seen the spin-off, we have. And it looks like it's... Is it a... Oh, it is, it's Billy and Penguin has come off. Is that the first sign of this track? Is that the first sign of this track? For intermediates, but we've got 3 laps to go. Wow. Surely now nobody's going to come in, but look at Boss Cookie, he has taken second position and he is catching Husky. He's got 3 laps to go and he just hopes, looks like Husky is struggling on them tyres now. Who's leading this Grand Prix, so it couldn't mean anything, and he has run out of ERS as that back light. There's a yellow flag in sector 2, and is it Kofi, is it Penguin? Is this track beginning? Boss Cook, yep, DRS is disabled. That's normally a sign that intermediate tyres and Billy and Penguin, and Boss Cook is going to want to get past Husky here with 2 laps to go, because this track has disintegrated massively and not the greatest of calls. He could have waited for the weather, but he is going to take Husky now. If he takes Husky, he has taken Husky the leader of this Grand Prix. Superb stuff from Boss Cookie. 2 stop as been okay for his intermediate tyres. But look at Husky, he's going to have a go again. Is he going to see? We've got 2 laps to go in this Grand Prix. As everybody's coming in for the intermediate tyres. 5-second tyre penalty. And the front 2 going to go in. Surely they're going to go in for these intermediate tyres. Bascom. Stenner. At this moment in time. But I'm sure for a fact that we're going to see these boys going, especially the top 3 going for a pit stop on the Inters. Because this track has disintegrated massively. It was right. 2 laps to go. I did call it. First time that I have called it. He's going to dive into that pit lane, surely. No, he's not. He's staying out on them softs. So he's got to be very careful that he... And diving into the pit lane is Husky on the intermediates. Sorry. Yeah, Bus. It's like everybody is struggling now for grip. But Bus Cookie is going to stay out on his soft compound tyres. 2 laps to go. Definitely is an intermediate track. But this is a bit of a masterclass from Boss Cookie. Keeping this on track. As we're going to go down the grid a little tad, as everybody now, except for Bradley Johnson, he's going to be struggling on them hards. Surely. As going in on the inside is Conley. As Billy and Penguin has retired from the session at the end of this Grand Prix. And Bradley Johnson's going to be skating through these corners. Really is going to be skating through these corners. But he can't do anything silly now. This track is absolutely soaked now. And I'm really surprised he didn't pit Big Cookie, but he's leading this Grand Prix. He's still on them soft compound tyres. The track has disintegrated. As you can see, he is losing massive grip and everybody's having trouble. Is that Bradley Johnson in the hards? Having mega trouble. As sector 1 and 3, if someone's spun off, and it's Kofi that has spun off. Everybody having trouble as this is track as really is causing problems for everybody now. But we're on the last, just coming up now, last corner, we've got the last lap of this Grand Prix, and look at Cookie, just, it was 45, 30, sure it was 20, 30 second lead he had. Because he's on them soft tyres, he's got Husky now chasing him. But he's still on them soft compound tyres. It's going to be a race to the finish. He's going to want to hope that this lap does come around quickly. Yeah, we've got rain in France. 3 second time penalty for Formula Maxim, and just look at Boss Cookie managing them soft compound tyres, and it's so easy just to slide all over the place. But he has got penalties. He's got to be careful with them penalties as well. He's got 6 seconds of penalties, so if Husky can make up 2 seconds on his lap, then I think he is closing that gap. So he's got 6 seconds, and there's a yellow flag in sector 3. It looks like it's a Red Bull. Is it Formula Maxim? Yeah, it is Formula Maxim who's come off. So he's come off the track. Driver struggling. But if he gets within 6 seconds, Husky, he will take this Grand Prix, and he is going to get within 6 seconds. Why didn't Boss Cookie pick for them tyres? And it is. Husky has made up them 6 seconds. So at the moment, if he can stay, Husky, if he can stay within them 6 seconds, he can even catch him on track as coming round. Now the last few corners, limping home on them slick. But I can't believe Boss didn't pit for intermediate tyres when he had that lead, because this has cost him the Grand Prix. And Stenner's, they're both limping home for the Grand Prix, but Stenner's going to take this Grand Prix as Husky goes into the wall, and Husky takes the Grand Prix. Stenner is going to come in 3rd position, and Bascom's going to come in to take 4th. So Husky, Boss Cookie, cannot believe. But why didn't he bring that car in for intermediates? Well, Boss Cookie, I'm not quite sure. But that has cost him the Grand Prix, and Husky's taken it. Because he had 6 seconds time penalties as well. As Zampa takes 6th position. Cookie comes in for 7th. Williams looks like he's going to come in at 8th. But you're looking at the winner of the round 1 of the Grand Prix. Really good start from Husky. A good start from Racing Point. They got double points, but can't believe the ending. But good ending it was, apart from getting kicked out of the lobby a couple of times. But Husky takes this Grand Prix. Round 1 of the RPL League in Safe Space Racing. Make sure you tune in tomorrow as well. But thanks to Safe Space Racing for having me this evening. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm always here to help out. But yeah, thanks for having me, guys, and hope I've done it justice. Apologies again. Apologies again to everybody for getting kicked out of the lobby twice. It was out of my hands, but we did catch the end. But it was a good end indeed. But thanks for Zampa for inviting me to take part, and thoroughly enjoyed it this evening. But some good racing, some good standard racing. We've had a safety car, we've had a crash, we've had a couple of incidents, we've had everything. But there we go then. Round 1. Husky takes the win for the Racing Point. Superb stuff from him, and he's going to be thrilled with that. And Codemasters Driver of the Day goes to RGB. in the Williams. But good race, everyone. Apart from that blip kicking everybody off, it must have been the lobbies, but even thanks Codemasters for that. Let's not take it away from a good opening round. As won the podium now is Husky spreading that champagne and quickly tipping it down his neck. He's probably going to be wondering why the hell he didn't pit for Inters, but you've got to take the chance and fair play. But tomorrow, just want to quickly, before I go through, I'll be commentating on the Backmarker Racing League, 7 PM UK time. Some good racing at Monza for season 2. But Husky takes the Grand Prix then in France. 2, second is Boss Cookie, and what a drive from Husky. Started 6th, 3rd is Stenner, 4th Bascom, 5th is Budweiser, 6th Zampa, 7th Conley, 8th Dubsy, 9th. What a superb drive from RJB. Started at the back of the grid and finishes in the points. Superb stuff from that Williams driver. Fair play to him. Hats off to you fella. Bradley Williams in 10th. Bradley Johnson 11th. 12th is Psycho Chaz. Kofi 13th. 14th is Itakumi. 15th Formula Maxim. 16th Billion Penguin. And the 3 retirements of Bone Apple Tea, Monkey and Division. Just want to say thanks very again. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for F2 at 10 PM on Safe Space Racing League. I've been Tomo. I'm going to bring this stream to an end. Just want to say a big thanks again for Safe Space Racing for having me, and good luck for the rest of the season, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and I'll catch you